Here are two ways that you can keep your ex's interest over text to keep the conversations going for long enough to where eventually you're going to be setting up a date. So the first thing is you want to be mysterious and you want to be sort of someone to be won over. So if you've gone through a period of no contact with your ex, at some point they had to miss you and kind of wonder if you were even available to be an option to them again since some time had passed. And you don't want to just sort of alleviate that tension, to your ex. If they start asking you like what you've been up to, have you dated other people, how do you feel about them and all that kind of stuff, you want to sort of playfully answer in a vague kind of way. If they back you into a corner, because they might say, no, really, have you dated anybody? You might say, whoa, you want to read my diary? So you punish it with sarcasm, if they really do that. But your first line of defense is mystery, because again, when that person is in that, oh, he loves me not state, where they're, picking out flower petals and, just like thinking about whether or not that you're into them, that helps because they're thinking about you, they're wanting for something, they're striving for something. And when they're in that space, they're going to want to seek your attention more often. And of course, they're going to want to set up meet up with you. Now, the second way that you can keep your conversations going for longer with your ex and make them more engaging is to incorporate humor into that conversation. Now, it doesn't matter if you're not a funny person or if you've never been funny in the past. This has nothing to do with your identity. Being funny is a skill that literally anybody can train. And I'm going to give you a crash course on it right here in this video. So basically, the main engine that you're going to use in order to be funny in your text conversations with your ex is this concept of free association. In other words, a thought or something that you see or something that happens, it triggers another thought in your brain and you just roll with that to tie it all together. For example, right now in this video, you're seeing a neon sign in the background. Well, seeing a neon sign triggers, a bar. So now we can make jokes about beer, about getting drunk. We could say like red light district or something because of the neon sign. And now you can make prostitute jokes or whatever. And all of this is tied together because what we're doing is we're accessing the extreme ranges of what's related to neon signs. All of these concepts are in popular culture. It's in the extreme ranges of what we all know, like in the public ether, right, in the public mind. And we just call it out because when we link it all together, right? So if your ex says one thing, for example, your ex texts you that they just went to Florida, now all of a sudden you can make alligator jokes. Oh, watch out for them alligators. Did one get your ankle? Now, if you want help texting your ex and reattracting your ex in general, what you can do, click into my profile, click this link down here, and get in touch with me.